Welcome back to Rebel Health. I'm Dr. Ellen Vora, a holistic psychiatrist currently in Kauai, and I just want to speak to the state of what it is to be a woman in the United States right now. And I know this angle both as a woman and as a psychiatrist for many, many women who are out there struggling, and as a mom in a lot of communities of fellow moms. And the one thing that bothers me most about where we're at as women in our country is that we have been somehow over the course of our lives conditioned and I think taught to be really disconnected from our intuition and from kind of knowing our power and trusting in ourselves. Not to mention really cut off from our capacity for loving ourselves. And we could talk about this for probably the next 50 video blogs, but I'll try to just summarize a few of my thoughts right now. One is that it's not considered, we don't celebrate intuition right now, right? That is sort of like something that you'd be ashamed of or you'd want to hide. It's kind of filed away with astrology and magic, and F that, right? So intuition, I don't know what to say, embrace it. Like if you have it, embrace it. If you don't have it, reconnect with it, because you do have it, especially if you're a woman, which I think means you have, when you have a womb, you have this extra radio antenna for intuition. So don't hide that, don't deny that, don't be a sort of self-loathing misogynist like I was for most of my life and think like, no, I'm only into the rational and the numbers and the objective. Like that's all well and good, we need that too. But as a woman and as a witchy man, you can have this extra dimension of being connected to your intuition, and it's valuable. So don't be afraid of it, don't be ashamed of it, embrace it, connect with it. And then there's this way that we are not able to love ourselves. And what the hell is that? Like, why is it kind of a shameful thing to see your own divinity or beauty or grace or power or strength? You sort of see it in how women interact with each other, and it's a lot of this extra doses of modesty and lots of self-deprecation, and it's just a kind of, if I want to be accepted in this sisterhood, I'm going to think like, oh, I'm bad, but you're great. And could you imagine if we were in a circle where it was okay to say you're great, but it was also okay to say, hey, here's something great that I did, or even more profoundly, like, here's how I'm great. And even as I said that, right, it made us all bristle. It made us all a little bit uncomfortable, and we should look at that. Why are we uncomfortable with a woman saying, hey, I'm great? And so just going to put this out there. It's a longer conversation of how we can re-empower the women, particularly in our country, so that we can feel connected to our intuition, so we can see our own power, our own beauty, our own strengths, and celebrate that. We're not going to be in danger of being more conceited or arrogant or any of that. It's not what's going to happen. It's just that we're going to be empowered and engaged in our lives. So I hope that's helpful. We'll see you next time on Rebel Health.